Who is Henry VIII? Henry VIII was born on June 28, 1491, at Greenwich Palace in London, England. He was the second son of King Henry VII and Elizabeth of York. At the age of 18, Henry succeeded his father as King of England. One of the most significant events of Henry's reign was his split from the Roman Catholic Church. Henry was frustrated with the Church's refusal to grant him an annulment from his first marriage to Catherine of Aragon, who had failed to produce a male heir. In 1534, Henry established the Church of England, with himself as its head, in a move that would come to be known as the English Reformation. Henry is also known for his many marriages. He married 6 times throughout his life, with only his final marriage to Catherine Parr ending in his death. Henry's desire for a male heir led him to divorce or annul his first 2 marriages, execute his 2nd and 5th wives, and leave his 6th wife a widow. In addition to his religious and marital affairs, Henry was also known for his role in shaping English politics and society. He oversaw the construction of numerous buildings, including Hampton Court Palace and St. James's Palace, and implemented significant legal and administrative reforms. He was also a patron of the arts and a lover of music, literature, and poetry. Despite his many accomplishments, Henry's reign was also marked by controversy and turmoil. His break with the Catholic Church led to the persecution of Catholics in England, and his use of execution and torture to suppress dissent earned him a reputation as a ruthless and tyrannical ruler. Overall, Henry VIII's reign was a pivotal period in English history, marked by significant changes in politics, religion, and society. His legacy continues to be debated and examined to this day, and he remains one of the most iconic figures in English history. Why is Henry VIII famous? Henry VIII is famous for several reasons. Firstly, he is known for his 6 marriages and his tumultuous personal life. His quest for a male heir led him to divorce, annul, or execute several of his wives, and his marital affairs continue to be a subject of fascination to this day. Secondly, Henry VIII is famous for his role in the English Reformation. His decision to break from the Roman Catholic Church and establish the Church of England had far-reaching consequences, both for English religion and politics, and for the broader history of Europe. Thirdly, Henry VIII is known for his political and administrative reforms, including the establishment of the Royal Navy, the expansion of the English legal system, and the creation of a standing army. Finally, Henry VIII is remembered for his larger-than-life personality and his reputation as a forceful and charismatic leader. His reign was marked by controversy, intrigue, and drama, and his legacy continues to be debated and analyzed by historians and scholars to this day. What is Henry VIII's most famous achievement? Henry VIII's most famous achievement was his role in establishing the Church of England and breaking away from the Roman Catholic Church. This event, known as the English Reformation, had far-reaching consequences for English religion, politics, and society. Henry's decision to break with the Catholic Church was motivated in part by his desire for an annulment from his first marriage to Catherine of Aragon, who had failed to produce a male heir. When the Pope refused to grant the annulment, Henry took matters into his own hands and declared himself the head of the Church of England in 1534. This move had significant political and religious implications, both for England and for Europe as a whole. The English Reformation led to the dissolution of the monasteries, the establishment of a new Anglican church, and the suppression of Catholicism in England. It also marked a turning point in the history of Europe, as other countries began to follow England's lead and break away from the Catholic Church. Overall, Henry VIII's role in the English Reformation is his most famous achievement and has had a lasting impact on the history of England and Europe. Here are 5 interesting facts about Henry VIII. Henry was an accomplished athlete and musician. He was an excellent horseman and jouster, and he also played several musical instruments, including the lute, harp, and organ. He was an avid collector of art, books, and other treasures. He amassed a vast collection of artworks, including paintings, tapestries, and sculptures, as well as an extensive library of books. Henry was a skilled linguist and could speak several languages fluently, including French, Latin, and Spanish. He had a fondness for food and drink, and was known for his extravagant banquets and feasts. He particularly enjoyed meats, such as venison and beef, and was also a fan of wine, ale, and cider. Henry suffered from a severe leg injury later in life, which may have contributed to his increasingly erratic behavior.